Issue number 11 unfolds with Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, as Hal explains the plan to stop the fight before something terrible happens. Suddenly, Jon notices a ring that belonged to Squirrel, and they realize something horrible is happening on Earth. The scene shifts to Superman and the Green Lanterns, who are fighting intensely, with Superman and Kilowog battling each other while other Green Lanterns assist Kilowog. Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart enter Earth's atmosphere and are shocked to witness Sinestro fighting alongside Superman. Jon tells Hal to handle Superman and Kilowog while he confronts Sinestro. Hal intervenes and stops the fight, but, surprisingly, Sinestro brings his entire team at the same time. Superman grows concerned because this was not part of their plan. However, Sinestro tells Superman they are not there for him. The scene shifts to Gotham, where a couple is hanging around outside when a guard approaches them and begins harassing the man. A detective calls out to the armed guard from behind and tells him to let them go because they haven't done anything wrong. However, the guard starts walking toward him. The detective tries to show his badge, but the guard attacks him and throws him into a shop. He falls to the ground, and the guard enters the shop. The detective attempts to show his badge again, but the guard brutally beats him. The next day, the detective wakes up in the hospital, where Gordon and his assistant visit him. The detective is furious because he was beaten for no reason. Gordon tells him to get up, even though he is not in good condition, but the detective listens and rises. Montoya is concerned because he is not in good shape, yet Gordon orders him to get up. They all walk outside, and the detective asks Gordon about the plan. The scene shifts back to the chaos, where Kilowog orders everyone to stop the fight. He instructs them to let the injured be treated, and the dead be carried back to OA. Sinestro intervenes and refuses. But Hal Jordan steps forward and tells Sinestro he has no right to make that decision. Sinestro approaches Superman and says that if they let them go, they will bring more reinforcements. Hal Jordan is shocked when he sees Superman giving permission to Sinestro, who declares that the Green Lanterns should be executed. People were protesting because the guards in Gotham had gone too far. However, one lady stepped forward and told the guards to leave their city, but a guard grabbed her by the neck. An old lady then came forward and attacked the guard, using her stick to hit him. The scene shifts to Gordon, who is telling people that it is their duty to protect the city because staying idle won't get the job done. However, one lady raises the question that they don't have jobs, but Gordon responds that they still have a job, even though it has become much more complicated than they thought. One man argues about when Bullock tried to stand against the guards and was beaten despite having a badge. Gordon tells everyone that they don't need their badges anymore. On the other hand, Sinestro suggests to Superman that they should kill the Green Lanterns because they will return to challenge his rule. Hal Jordan shouts that no one is going to be killed, no matter what. Shazam steps forward and tells Sinestro that they are not going to kill anyone because they are superheroes and do not believe in execution. Kilowog sarcastically remarks that no heroes have been so close to the Sinestro Corps except them. Suddenly, someone grabs Kilowog and starts squeezing him. Hal Jordan threatens Arkillo to let Kilowog go, but Arkillo refuses and instead threatens Hal, saying they are outnumbered. Hal Jordan and Arkillo begin arguing, but Superman steps forward to stop them. Sinestro tells Arkillo to release Kilowog and listen to Superman. Sinestro warns that if they don't kill the Green Lanterns, there will be a war ahead. Superman tells the Green Lanterns to remove their rings, but Kilowog refuses. Clark steps forward and approaches Kilowog, assuring him that his people will be safe if they remove their rings, as he does not control the Sinestro Corps and this is the only way to stay alive. Kilowog finally relents and removes his ring, handing it to Superman and telling him that he should have come quietly because the Guardians are going to kick his ass. Clark tells Sinestro that they will handle the situation now and orders him to tell his Corps to leave Earth. At first, Sinestro refuses, but John and Hal tell Sinestro to do as Superman says. Clark clarifies that only Sinestro will stay, and everyone else must leave. Hal is confused, but Clark explains that if Sinestro hadn't helped him, he would have been halfway to OA by now. Finally, Sinestro orders Arkillo to take everyone away from Earth but to remain on standby. As they leave Earth, Guy Gardner observes them and informs Black Canary that Superman might be working with the Sinestro Corps, then travels to inform the Guardians. On the other hand, one man argues that they cannot lose their jobs because they have children to feed and protect. Catwoman steps forward and says that money is not an issue, the man responds that money might not be an issue for a thief, but his children need food. They tell him they have a private benefactor and their families will be taken care of. Gordon says he did not bring them there to waste their time, but to give them another chance because they are the police of Gotham and are willing to stand for the right purpose. An old man asks how they can do that when there are superpowered guards lurking in the city. Batgirl shows them a pill. The crowd questions what the pills are. Gordon eats one pill and gets shot in the head. Everyone is shocked because nothing happens to Gordon, and he declares that the pill is a game changer. Barbara tells Dinah that she needs her on the ground because Dinah is going away for a day to do something very important. Barbara is having a hard time telling her dad what to do, but Dinah tells her that once she comes back, she will do whatever Barbara wants her to do. Dinah is standing in front of the Arrow Cave because she has to do something for Oliver, but when she enters, Harley Quinn is standing in front of her. Dinah tells Barbara that she will call back. Dinah asks Harley Quinn what she is doing there. Harley exclaims that she is practicing her archery skills in comfortable slippers. Dinah tells her to leave, but Harley does not listen. Instead, she throws the slippers at Dinah. Dinah catches the slippers mid-air, and Harley Quinn sarcastically says that Dinah just caught exploding slippers. Dinah throws the slippers away and covers her ears. Then she asks Harley if the slippers are really exploding. Turns out Harley was joking. Dinah uses her power to throw Harley away, but Harley stands back up and is about to attack Dinah with a hammer. Dinah stops her and asks for a moment. She asks for a bucket and pukes in it. Harley gets confused, but Dinah tells her that she is fine. Suddenly, Harley realizes that Dinah is pregnant. She looks at her angrily, and then Dinah pukes again. Harley makes fun of her, and Dinah looks at her angrily. However, Harley does not stop there. She sarcastically says that Dinah will be fat after a few months. Dinah says that they should fight again because that was much less painful than Harley's comments. Harley refuses, exclaiming that she won't fight a pregnant lady because she knows how hard that is. Dinah realizes that Harley is also a mother. Harley says that they should get back to fighting, but Dinah insists. Finally, Harley opens up and tells Dinah that she has a daughter named Lucy, who is staying with her sister and is 4 years old. She reveals that the Joker did not care about her at all. Once she left for a whole year, but when she came back, the Joker did not even act like he missed her. She says that her daughter will be fine with her sister because she will have a good time. Harley asks if the baby is Oliver's. Dinah says that Harley is not supposed to know his real identity. However, she tells Harley that Oliver saw good in her. He saw something better in her, and sometimes beyond redemption. Harley asks if Superman killed Oliver. Dinah says that she will make sure that Clark does not hurt anyone anymore. Harley responds that Superman killed her husband too, so she will help Dinah take revenge. Dinah says that she does not need anyone's help. Harley sarcastically says that she can fight without needing a bucket to puke mid-fight. She asks Dinah to let her help because they are on the same page.
Click the link in the description to watch episodes 1 and 2, and don't forget to subscribe.